You are tuned in to Ryan Campbell, Soup to Nuts. Welcome back to Ryan Campbell, Soup to Nuts, with another episode for that. We're back. Previous episode, did some body kit fitment issues situation. The rear bumper I have to exchange from vicrez. And I also started taking the front end apart a little bit, and we're just going to keep going with the engine situation and keep ripping stuff off and just tossing it over the shoulder. So you're going to see some time-lapse of that next. But before we get into that, if you like what you see here, you can watch some other videos maybe, you know, do a little more viewing action for you. Or for me, for both of us, you know, something like that. I don't know. And if you like what you see here or in other videos or wherever, you could subscribe down here. Don't forget to hit the bell, so that way you know when I drop another video for that. And one little thing too, it's a little bit new for me. I did start a TikTok account. I know it's for the younglings, but you know, that's might be a little new thing out there that might gain a little traction. So I figured, let me hop on that bus. I got my ticket. Give me a ride, baby. So on TikTok, I am Souped to Nuts, and on Snapchat, I'm gonna start doing a little Snapchat action too. I already had a Snapchat, but I changed the name. So now on Snapchat, I'm Souped to Nuts. And on Instagram, I am Ryan Campbell, Soup to Nuts. And on Facebook, just look Ryan Campbell, Soup to Nuts. And I'm also on Twitter as well, at Soup to Nuts. Mostly active on YouTube, the YouTubes. I'm active on the YouTube, on the old tube with the U in it, and Instagram. Those are the big two. And I was actually having a little fun with TikTok as well. It's not all car stuff, it's, you know, just a little fun goofy stuff as well, just general life crap or whatever, just, you know, trying to entertain myself, entertain you, have some laughs, have a good time here and there, because why not? So with all that wrapped up and get the hell out of here, we're gonna get back to working on the old 2003 350Z. We're ripping out the stock VQ35DE, and not right now, but later on, I already have it from a previous vehicle. I have a twin turbo 600 horsepower with a built engine. You know, there's another video. You know, I'll put the other video up here for you with, you know, all explains everything that's happened and whatnot. But we're gonna be eventually throwing that in there. So we're doing a ton of work to the vehicle. So let's get rolling. Hi there, how are ya? Sorry for the air conditioner noise I got going here, but it's hotter than a goddamn turtle's nutsack in a hot swamp out here. Gotta do something about that, son. So as you can see from the time-lapse action I had going, I got a lot of the front end apart, and we're ready to keep on going tomorrow, get some more done on her, and starting to get close to getting the engine out, and then we'll just keep on chugging forward. Chugga chugga choo choo, chugga chugga choo choo. What you gonna do? Let me give you a little close up here. As you can see, I already took a lot of the parts, put them in storage and whatnot, so they're no longer present, no longer here. So I got the intake plenum off. That's the guy that normally goes here. It's kind of, you know, covers this up and controls airflow, or helps with the airflow control a little bit into the engine. And you know, and the engine covers here. Obviously, you got, you know, the whole zoom out a little. Got the whole radiator support and all that crap. Got that the hell out of here. The radiator, the AC condenser, or no, evaporator. Got that the hell out of here. Got the power steering cooler. Got that out. I still got the and one of the AC lines had a little stuff in it, so I'm letting it drip out a little bit. That's one of the AC lines there, so I got that out. So tomorrow, also you see, previously, sorry for the lighting situation. I got the hood off, put that up on top of the car, put a blanket under it, protect it. So on the next episode coming up shortly for you, I'm going to start ripping apart the underneath. I'm going to take out the sway bar. I might drop the subframe. Might decide to do that. I did it differently, pulled the engine out differently before. I left the subframe before, and it was a little difficult doing it that way, so I want to try it differently this time and see how that goes. See how that rolls down the street, tumbleweed style. So that's the next thing I'm going to be doing, ripping out that. There's also all sorts of little clips and hoses, vacuum hoses, this, that, the other, wire connectors. I don't know if I get to everything in one night because I'm just doing, I'm not full-time here yet. Not a full-time guy yet. I'm just doing what I can when I can. I also have to rip out the ECU and rip out the wiring harness, pull it up through the firewall. Previously I found it's easier to do that than it is to rip it out from the engine the other way. So it's easier to pull out from in rather than pull it from the engine bay off to get all the wiring disconnected. So I got to do that, take the ECU out, pull the harness through the firewall up into the engine bay. I disconnect the fuel, got to take out the anti-roll bar, probably take out the subframe. Once I get under there, I'll make the final decision on that, what I'm going to do with that. Got to disconnect the steering rack, or maybe I don't know, because, well, previously my other engine, the way the downpipe from the turbo goes, it hits the steering arm. So I got to take a look, maybe, the stock, it has a little more clearance, I don't know. I honestly haven't taken the stock engine out of the 350Z yet, so all the work I've done on it has been on, the turbocharged engine situation, which, obviously everything's modified. So I got to do the, check out, I might have to take this, the steering rod. I'm drawing a blank here. I'm getting a little brain farty. A little late here for me. Probably disconnect that, I'll figure that out. And then I already have the drive shaft disconnected, I already have most of the exhaust disconnected. I might have to take off the catalytic converters. I'll take another better look to see if they'll clear or not. And actually, if I take out the subframe, there's a chance I might just drop the engine straight down onto the ground. So if I do that, I don't have to worry about the cats. So I'll just, I'll put a dolly underneath and just lower the whole thing. And obviously disconnect the engine mounts and disconnect the trans mount. I already have the shifter disconnected and pulled out as well. That was in there. So next thing is the roll bar, take that out, maybe drop the subframe. That's probably what I might be doing. And then it's a lot of little knick-knack crap. And we'll keep her rolling. Till next time, drive fast, take chances!